second one, instead, is more about peace seen as a state of mind, a state of being. Now, if I say rest in peace, what do you think of? Or better, what do you immediately do? Since RIP is what you find on a graveyard, it is really easy to associate the word peace with the word death. However, I strongly believe that this word, peace, refers to the utmost tranquility. So now the question is, which one is correct? Is peace just the absence of war because nobody is fighting? Or is it something deeper? My name is Alberto, and today I'm here to show you that both definitions are correct, even though we can't reduce the concept of peace to just an absence of war. What does absence of war really mean? Think about Italy. Our country is not involved in any military action. Italian people live their usual life. We go to school, we take the train, we go shopping. Do we live in peace? Yes, we do. Or maybe we don't. It's a matter of perspective. Let's consider the whole world. There are threats to peace that cannot be ignored. There is terrorism. We hear every day about bombs or attacks. There are nuclear weapons, which can be used by dictators, such as the one in North Korea, Kim Jong-un, who did a nuclear test just a couple of weeks ago. Does this mean peace for Italian people? The answer is definitely no, it doesn't. The famous poet John Donne once said that no man is an island. So when we think about peace, we can't think of just one country, but we have to think of a concept of global peace. And this concept of global peace has been sung by John Lennon in one of the most amazing songs ever, Imagine. Now let me just remind you his words. He says, imagine all the people living life in peace. So how can this happen? The answer is given by Mr. Lennon in the same song. The world has to be as one, united. Because in the era of globalization, no man can ever be an island. So I've just pointed out one of the two meanings of the word peace. But as I said at the beginning of my speech, I also believe that peace is a state of mind, a state of being. It doesn't concern only the absence of guns, the absence of weapons, but also the lack of interior wars. Sufferings, lack of freedom, and personal problems can cause the absence of peace. Think about famine. There's a huge amount of people in Africa that die every day because of starvation. These people cannot live in peace because they are torn by having no future for them and for their children. Lack of freedom is even worse. How can you live in peace when you know that you have no free will? Freedom of choice concerns everyday life. Going to school, buying a new car, doing a job that you like. These sort of things have nothing to do with guns and weapons. Last but not least, what about unfulfilled dreams? When your dreams do not come true, how do you feel? Do you feel in peace with yourself? Or is it as if you just started a war? There is just one thing I would like to say. Peace is too a big word to be reduced as just an absence of war. Even though nobody can deny that peace and war are strictly related, there is something more than the absence of guns and weapons. The famous writer Khaled Hosseini in The Kite Runner wrote that quiet is peace, tranquility. This means the lack of interior wars, no guns and no weapons concerned. So that's the deeper idea of peace I would like to pursue, and I hope you will have in your life. Now thank you for your kind attention, and goodbye, or better, peace.
Stay in peace.
Yeah, stay.
Just a question. If you say that there is an idea of peace, of global peace, and another idea of interior peace, it means that you, for example, could be both in peace and in war?
Yes, at the same time. Because if I'm in peace with myself, there is the world. And in the world, there are wars. I am Italian. In Italy, there are no wars. But in the world, there are wars. So I'm not in peace. Because I'm running a risk. But I am in peace with myself. So I'm not in peace at all. One part of me is in peace, but the other no.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there any question from the audience? Come on. Yes.
Yeah.